what struck me was a number of contributions underlined the fact that faith formation is key. Like in the past, faith in Ireland was sort of transmitted tribally. That everybody, in a community, you're either a Catholic or a Presbyterian or an Anglican or a Methodist, and you belong to that tribe, and that faith, that belongingness was easily enough communicated. That's not the way today, and we have to realise that that can't be left to the school, and that's probably one of the biggest problems that we really have to face in Ireland, is that we tended to reduce that triangle of family, parish and school in the transmission of faith. We left it all to the school. But I think that the family and the parish have to play a greater role in the education of children, young people. That I think that parishes and pastoral areas have to become catechumenal hubs. So as we try to roll out a new structure of church that is more lay involvement, I think we have to say, as well as having liturgies and religious services and masses, we also should be thinking really seriously about how we can form people, and not just school children, young adults, help them to explore and deepen their knowledge of the faith through Bible study, through prayer, through social involvement in one way or another. Another idea that came up in a few of the submissions was to make parishes welcoming communities. And that's so true. I think it would be wonderful if at every church, certainly at the main mass that young people and not so young people come to, that we had people who would welcome people who come, greet them. And then when they come the next week, we'll say, welcome back. I remember being at a meeting of representatives of Protestant churches, and these young people were speaking, and they were saying how in the Irish Protestant churches too, that people often felt unwelcome coming to church just. And they said, that nobody greets you when you come the first time. Nobody welcomes you when you come back the second time. And when you don't come back the third time, nobody notices that you didn't come back because they didn't notice you on the first time. Mm-hmm. So, and this was a very strong plea from young people. And I suppose we've got to realise that young people who make the decision to come to church, to get involved in their parish, they're looking for something deeper. They're looking for an experience of God, yes, very important, but I think they're also looking for an experience of friendship and community and support. I think we have to transform our communities.